young man named Tatum.
Yeah, and obviously that trade that went down is the big news. These two will always be intertwined. The trade 1 for 3. Danny Ainge said at the time, I'll get the guy I want.
He's going to run the floor. What a move. That's a great move.
Number 11, Jayson Tatum.
Use both hands around the rim. The players, as young as they are, shooting the basketball.
He was the D-League Rookie of the Year. He played the main Red Claws in Boston. Now opens up the floor, and up on top of the rim is Jaylen Brown.
They clearly pointed out that, the majority of the players who were big-time scorers are going to be in the West, and you can team up with Isaiah Thomas, who was one of the top scorers. Actually, he was the top scorer in the Eastern Conference last year, and the Celtics would finally have that megawatt star that Danny Ainge has been.
A geological wonder.
Well, we both are from the Midwest. It was awfully flat.
11, Jayson Tatum.
With cows and corn.
That's an understatement.
And more cows and corn. And
Boston with the ball. They made just one field goal the last 8 minutes. In fact, 1 of 7, and that's an oh my moment. Way up top. Locke still looking at me as Jayson Tatum rocks the rim.
Hello.
Just right over the top.
That's off one dribble, by the way. That's a long way. That's the length and versatility that we talked about from the Open. Up at a basketball game, and I asked you who the best player was, you'd say Jaylen Brown, and that's what players of that level need to do in this setting.
I mean, there hasn't been just one hot moment. He's been solid from the jump.
That's a second-round pick right there, Ron.
Yeah, and sometimes guys like that really slide through the cracks.
Tatum and 1.
Jayson Tatum.
Just goes to show you, Dave, that
Fouls committed by number 7, Mark. 17, that is.
Second-round picks, Ron, play with chips on their shoulder. Millsap was 1.
Obviously, Golden State's on top in the West, but, man, if they could get Melo, Houston makes it very, very interesting because they got a really deep roster, too.
Well, if Houston divides the time between Chris Paul and James Harden, and the good news for you as a ESPN undefeated reporter who lives on the West Coast is you never have to travel ever again to go to the East Coast because there's no, just kidding. Because all the whole league
are in D.C., so
the whole league's in the West.
Our offices are in D.C., so I still got
Tatum now pulls the trigger and nails it. Celtics on top. Tatum had an up and under during that conversation, and it was a beautiful move. Now 19 points for the 3rd overall pick out of Duke. Are they going to go ISO, Booner?
See how he does. See what he does here.
Tatum pulls the trigger, about a 17-footer. Bang! Big shot on a big stage.
Timeout, Philadelphia.
Oh, boy. How about that?
Tatum goes ISO, got the one-on-one, and that's impressive. A 21-point debut for the Boston Celtics. He's got that three-point ability. He's cool, he's calm under pressure. He drives, he can pop the rim, and he can bang up and under.
Luau is thought of as a good defensive player.
And the step-back rainbow.
To put in, for the most part, they run a little give-and-go type offense, and there you go. The young years at Clemson, right? After 34 minutes a game. So he has a little experience on his belt.
What's that say now with players, Ron, 4 years in the college game, as Boston bounces back with a 2-ball from the corner? I mean, you're almost, there's a stigma now if you play more than one.
Well, it's kind of surprised to see.
The positives that he brings to the team, those are the things that I think will attract a lot of teams. And again, he too falls into the collateral damage that comes with the cost of doing business.
Knocks down a nice shot. Boston on a rebound. Front court, Brown on the wing. Oh, nice stop and go. Drive, lays it in.
Up and in, Jaylen Brown.
Pump fake, freeze the defender, and then take off.
Fast corner. They work great in tandem, and their rainbow shot good for 3.
NBA move right there.
Yeah.
Stepping aside instead of stepping in.
And then he puts the 3 fingers up, too. I mean, he's falling right in, isn't he?
Boston has it in a hurry with Jaylen Brown.
Bowler, I know.
Motor.
Sorry, I know you well enough. Jay Crowder should be like on your all bowler team.
No, I like that.
Jason Tatum's on my all everything team.
Tatum
That was
follows.
ridiculous.
11 for Tatum. 3rd overall pick.
Or was he up there? I mean, that was questionable whether that was in the cylinder or not. But
We got a little kick and a trip.
Plenty of time to catch that and throw it down. Look how high he's up here.
9 to shoot. Little bump, no ball, little wiggle. Beautiful Tatum. Oh, my goodness.
Now that tells you right there. that this kid's going to be special. We've watched him post up. We've watched him shoot the three. We've watched him take guys off the dribble.
And taking contact on.
You know, he's just going to be something special there. Danny Ainge it's a great find by him.
Boston in green, San Antonio in silver and black.
Beautiful pass.
15 for Tatum. 21 in his debut. Also, Ron, I failed to mention 7 rebounds, 5 steals. You know, I think if you can run and carry the weight, David, I really believe that you can play just like that, being able to hop it to the rim.
They'll be able to pick up. They'll get a lot of help from coaching staff. And nowadays, Craig, with
maybe forever, he was that good. He's just fantastic at any age.
Jayson, Tatum.
So if LeBron can keep playing and they've got a lot of the same pieces back, I think that you probably go into the season with the Cavaliers the favorite, but you're not surprised if the Celtics not only finish with a better record in the regular season, but then take them out in the
taking only 6 shots after he put up a bushel-full. 16 in all Monday.
A lot harder than he thought it was going to be, and how I know, and how much faster it was. But you know, I told him I think a little bit of that was
back in the ball game. The Boston Celtics can make a run here with 4.5 to go.
Basketball team at any level as Tatum knocks down a fadeaway jumper.
Jay Crowder, Marcus Smart, and Avery, they had to make room for Gordon Hayward. So it wasn't like they wanted to trade Avery Bradley, but
you know, I wasn't sold on our first meeting, but the second meeting when I went and talked to LeVar.
And the 2 newest additions to this storied rivalry between the Lakers and the Celtics, Lonzo Ball and Jayson Tatum, the number 2 and the number 3 picks respectively. Interesting that Danny Ainge, there's Tatum right out of the box and knocks down that mid-range jump shot.
I like that. Walter McCarty on the bench. That's just a tough move, but it's too much dribbling. This is too many bounces. You can't do this in a league game. There's going to be help. You're going to get double teamed. That's really good defense by Kyle Kuzma. The Yankees are in a tailspin here. We got to get this righted. There we go.
There's Jayson Tatum.
Didn't need the bounce that time.
Much more efficient on that bucket. A 9-0. Ware got blocked and commits the foul on Tatum. Knocked it away.
Demetrius said, what mismatch.
Great in and out dribble with the left hand by Jayson Tatum, and Kuzma with the step through. Missed the putback. 3 seconds to go. Tatum launching. It counts. Doesn't look like a rookie. That point's for you. And Mom loves it.
Unbelievable.
Jayson Tatum, 17 points. Tatum, stare down 3 is short. Wow. But a foul against Kuzma. And early respect given to Jayson Tatum, pardon me.
Well, don't look at the first column. That's not what Lonzo Ball is getting paid to do. That's reflected in the 4 for 11. The rebounds and the assists.
He had Nwaba in jail and got it to fall, PJ. Varied skills.
So again, this is the second summer league for him. Almost got to know whether it's the trail official. Wow, Celtics off to some start. You know, who's responsible for the calls, and there's certain ways the NBA wants it done. So, you know, it's different. Look at this again. He loves that step back move.
Jayson Tatum firing over Connaughton, hits nothing but net. That jumper all wet.
Wow, that's a tough shot. Pat Connaughton, you know, is under the gun right now because his rookie contract's ending. They got to decide by July 25th whether they're going to extend that.
It's just going to be too tough. I know you were looking forward to scouting Paul George a few more times, right?
Yeah, he's a good player.
And Jimmy Butler.
Well, could be,
Jimmy Butler.
The previous year, we finished the season really strong, and we ended up winning 44 and getting to the second round. I think we kind of felt into I don't want to say complacency, but we didn't realize how hard it was to do what we did in the previous year.
Can't do much better. Win the division, win the Eastern Conference regular season, but they clearly want to get to that next level in the playoffs. And they've got a pretty big roadblock in front of them. 2 more roster spots.
Yeah.
Roster spots go from
Open court. This is what happens.
That's not a rookie move. That's a grown man move. Tatum extremely comfortable handling that basketball and attacking on the offensive end.
A foul. Tatum hanging on to Korkmaz. Back to Semiojale. It's good.
A great pass by Tatum. A guy with a scorer's mentality, but turns down the shot. That mentality becomes contagious throughout your lineup.
A crossover and a make.
Comfortable handling that basketball, can get to the rim, but also can get to his spot. And when he does, there is a price to pay.
Inside Visage, it's in. Lessort did what he could.
Fortunate enough to have guys where we won 2 Summer League championships, and it was with assistant coaches, and the staff was incredible.
In your first year, you had a choice to coach a team or not.
Yes.
What was your thinking?
It's good to be young, though, because if that happened to me, I'm probably out for the year at this stage.
What a shot.
But he can score. I'm done being amazed at what he does on the offensive end. It allows a shooter a wide open shot. It's called a complete package on the offensive end.
Nice little rainbow. Nice little trajectory on that shot, too, as Bolden will to gel and really become a power in the East.
In my opinion, no. There's no excuse as far as accomplishing goals. Putting himself in position, isolation, making plays, taking shots when they're presented to him, capitalizing in the paint area, also was unselfish time and time again. What you love about...
You don't like this game? Go to the one next over. As Tatum goes all the way in. What a move. Quicksilver. 12 for him. Jackson outside. Over to Tatum all the way. Just in time. It's a 4-point game.
Good job by Tatum. Didn't settle for the